Welcome to the land of Aros, where the mystic creatures roaming around the surface, protecting the treasures of ancient history. As the prophecy said, gates of shadow dunes are open, and I am here to guide you to those treasures that no man ever laid their eyes upon. Anyways, the shadow update. I'm getting way too much fun creating these intros, man. Okay, here's the map. Entrance is here, and at the middle you can find the village. On top of the map, you can see this place. It's a tomb. That's where you can find the new boss, the cursed mummy. Before we get into the details, I want to talk about this image that Bart gave us ages ago. What is this supposed to be, huh? We got a mummy, not a snake. Is it a further update, or we just got completely bamboozled? Here is the entrance. Inside of the tomb there are two types of monsters, Anubis and late Anubis, the dog-headed Egyptian god. There are keys, green, blue, red, and another key that I don't know how to pronounce, ANKH. That's the most important one. It can be used to awaken the cursed mummy, the great grand boss. The cursed mummy is level 400. Good old Umbra is 350. So this one is for the bravest of adventurers. There are two rooms you can summon the boss. One's on the right and one's on the left. Going solo against the boss is literally impossible. Depends on the mechanics it uses. So you need to party up at least 3 other people. At the beginning, the cursed mummy will summon 4 totems at the corners of the room, and they will continuously heal the mummy until you destroy all of them. So your main focus is not the mummy at the first. Your main focus is destroying those 4 totems. Main attack of the mummy will look like purple tiles on the ground. It will leave few safe spots. You only got 2 seconds to move to those spots. While doing those attacks, the mummy will summon poltergeist, the ghost type looking creatures. They aren't that hard, but after killing the poltergeist, you will put under a curse that do massive damage over time. For reducing this curse damage, you need the newest relic of the game, the cursed relic that can be crafted from the palm trees. At some random times, the mummy will be reanimated and go to the mainland. Not the spawn at the mainland, the desert spawn. And it will becomes a free-fall boss for everyone. And it will drop XP potions. The boss, the cursed mummy, will drop golden keys. And some unique items like bandages, ancient tablets, and souls. And just like the Anubis keys, you can use this golden key at the treasure room to open the golden chest. These treasure chests of the treasure room will give all types of stuff. Newly added crafting materials, soul jars, and the golden threads. Which brings us to the next topic, the new armor, the ancient one. The desert plate body, plate legs, boots, shields, gauntlet, and the very first upgradable armor piece, the soul glazed helmet. To craft these items, you need the boss drops, the bandages, soul jars, and the pure gold threads as alongside with some gold bars. Those are the most prized materials so far. And it makes one single piece of armor valued over 1 billion. And it's not just a flex armor like the gold ones. These are the best one in the game so far. It surpasses the Umbriel set. Also, the new ancient set include the new type of sword called the scimitar. That doesn't end there. There are tools, ancient axe, and the ancient pickaxe. Unlike the other tools, you cannot craft them with using logs. You need to find the ancient handle that drops from the sandstone golems we're gonna talk about next. Before the update, we thought This is the ancient ores. Oh no, this is not Minecraft. This ore called is sandstone. These aren't rare. We can use them to craft sandstone shields. Also, a mixture of coals and sandstone, we can craft the refined sand. After adding few more coals, the refined sand becomes the glass. And lastly, with some added magnetite, the gems that can be acquired from the new mob, magnetite scarabs. You can craft the glass jars that's strong enough to hold the soul of the mummy. Total out of track and tons of new information. Moving on to the sandstorm golem. These mobs have the level of 150 and they drops the ancient handle that used to craft the ancient tools. We have talked about the boss. Let's move on to the Demi-boss. The Demi-boss is the Pumpkin King's brother from another mother. You can really see the resemblance. The Demi-boss, Sphinx, is surrounded by cactus soldiers, the cute ones with the horrifying mouth. They drop cactus ring and the cactus chunk. Moving on to the scarabs. The gem beetles. As the name implement, they drop gems, ruby, arosite and sapphires. Grumpy neighbor of scarabs is the magnetite scarab. The one drops the magnetite. As raw, we can use them to craft soul jars. After charging magnetite at the crafting table using silver and sandstone, we can use the magnetic charge to travel between lands using portals. The desert raptors, newest member of the raptor family. They all drop hides, new crafting material of the gloves. The glove is the newest armor piece. Starting from the scorpion glove all the way to the golem and the ancient gauntlets. New necklaces. Silver ore finally got a use. Before the update, silver bars had no use, so they were really cheap. Me and my big brain managed to collect over 200 silver bars at the point of the update. Now we can craft necklaces with those silver bars. Every necklace got its unique abilities. And it all comes to the final point of making the ultimate battle necklace. Combination of all 5 gems, perfectly balanced. Moving on to the snakes. These are really powerful and really aggro. And they spawn at packs, so they do serious amount of damage. There are purple, brown and gold kinds. To protect it from the aggro attack of the snake, you can craft the snake ring using the snake eye and some silver bars. You can get the snake eye from the ancient tree. It's Genesis all over again. The ancient tree is very much similar to the meteorite. Instead of ores, it gives out logs according to your woodcutting level. Infernal eruption is another very similar mechanic to the meteorite and the Yggdrasil. Inside the eruption, you can find the smoldering stone that covered by lots of coals. Smoldering stone can be crafted into infernal hammer. And this hammer will save you an inventory slot, which means you don't have to carry it with you every time you need to craft something. Also, it gives 4% XP bonus for massive 2000 times. New fishing methods. You can get the ancient reel from the mummy as a drop. There's a new place to cook the big fishes using the black salt. You can find the black salt everywhere in the desert. And the new bait type, the sandworms, can be used to catch anglerfishes. New deadrock shield. Obviously it's not powerful as the ancient shield, but it's all what we got now. It surpassed the current Varak shield. Until you get the ancient shields, that's all you have. Spade digging. A new resource gathering method. You can craft them at smithing hub or it very commonly drops from the monsters. At the desert, you can see those holes around the ground. Some of them are dig up and some of them are not. What you need to do is step on the undigged hole and use the spade to dig that. By digging the hole, you can find some valuable stuff like the treasure chest keys and emeralds. I hope I covered the main things in this video. Here's a little advice. Do not rush. There are so many things to interact. New update mainly focused on the high level players. Play at your own pace. All that matter is you having fun. I'll see you guys in a bit, hopefully with a boss guide. Until then, have fun and enjoy the game.